Hi guys, and welcome to Show Geek. The premiere of The Mandalorian Season 2 is finally here, and even though we've been inundated with rumors and casting choices since the last season, there's still plenty we need answers to in the second. So let's get down to what we know and don't know ahead of the first episode. Before we do though, we're about to hyperdrive right into spoiler territory here. So if you haven't seen it already, what are you doing watching this video? Go and binge it. Quickly. We'll wait. The intergalactic mercenary Din Djarin, better known as the Mandalorian, spent the first season protecting the child, or Baby Yoda as he's become known. Suits him far better, right? From pretty much everyone in the whole galaxy who wants him, and not just for the memes.
Stop touching things.
Set between the Return of the Jedi and the new Star Wars sequels, The Mandalorian looks set to make some pretty groundbreaking revelations in Season 2. Let's take a look at some of the things we need to look out for. Who on Mandalore is the child? That's right, possibly the most beloved Star Wars character in a generation managed to charm fans and non-fans alike, despite never having revealed anything about who they are or where they come from.
Very impressive.
The only real information we learned in the first season was that Baby Yoda is 50 years old and wanted by the meanest officer in what's left of the Empire. This guy.
You have something I want.
This would place Baby Yoda's birth just before the Star Wars prequels, making the child's life as long as the Star Wars story itself. That is one old baby.
Where did you dig up that old fossil?
From the trailer, we know we're going to see the Mandalorian go on a quest to return Baby Yoda to his own kind. And considering this season takes place long after the death of Yoda, we look set to get some answers to one of the biggest mysteries of the Star Wars universe. Where was Yoda from? Why Gideon wants the child?
I don't know.
Superfans have noticed that Dr. Pershing, the reluctant lackey of Moff Gideon, the Imperial officer who is hell-bent on getting his hands on Baby Yoda, wears the logo of the planet Kamino on his coat. The people of Kamino are famous for cloning rare species, so fans have speculated that Gideon wants to clone Baby Yoda in order to create an army of these creatures who are especially in tune with the Force. If he really is Yoda's child, and as rare a creature as a Kamino expert could ever wish to clone, then there's a chance he's the very last of his kind. Or is he? Seriously, I'm asking you directly. Please tell me he isn't the last little cutie out there.
You stay right here. You stay. Don't move. You understand?
The Darksaber. Season 1 ended with Moff Gideon cutting his way out of his Outland TIE fighter with the Darksaber, the legendary weapon forged by the first Mandalorian Jedi. Fans have pointed out that this weapon usually only changes hands by way of a trial by combat. So how is it that Moff Gideon came to own it, and who might its next master be? We're hoping Season 2 will have the answers we're looking for. Boba Fett is back. Temuera Morrison, who played Boba Fett's father in Star Wars Attack of the Clones, was recently confirmed as Boba Fett in the second season of The Mandalorian, but this came long after fans spotted a potential teaser for the character in the first season. In the 5th episode, we saw the inexperienced Calican cowardly murder the legendary Fennec Shand and leave her to rot on Tatooine. At the end of the episode, we see a caped figure with a blaster at their hip and boot spurs jingling, a sound normally reserved for Boba Fett himself. Did he really escape the Sarlacc, and he has been on Tatooine all this time? We just might find out. Rosario Dawson is Ahsoka Tano, one of the most popular characters to come out of the animated series Star Wars Rebels and the Clone Wars, is coming to The Mandalorian and brings with her a lot of questions. 5 years before the dating of Mandalorian Season 2, Tano, who was Anakin Skywalker's apprentice, was last seen setting off to find the missing Jedi Padawan Ezra Bridger. Then, nothing. Where has she been since? Did she find the Padawan? And since she knew Yoda, could she be at the heart of that new storyline? With Rosario Dawson playing the character, we can expect plenty of screen time, and hopefully we'll get some answers too.
I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.
Katie Sackhoff will play Bo-Katan, and not just her voice. Bo-Katan is another Mandalorian who was last seen in Star Wars Rebels and was voiced, curiously enough, by Katie Sackhoff.
Unexpected this is.
In Rebels, Bo-Katan received the Darksaber, in which she unified the people of Mandalore. Sackhoff will reprise her role in the flesh and hopefully shed some light on how Moff Gideon came to wield the Darksaber instead of her. Are you as excited about The Mandalorian Season 2 as we are? Let us know what your predictions are in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Show Geek for more stories from TV, movies, and all your other favorite nerdy content.